terms proposal to provide vehicles to retired judges embarrassing. Justice Isa says proposing benefits for retired judges violated of judge's oath. I request CJP Bandial to remove registrar before he causes institution further and irreparable harm, he adds. Islamabad, Justice Qazi Faez Isa termed the proposal to provide vehicles to retired judges embarrassing, saying that proposing benefits for retired judges constitutes a violation of their oath, as what is proposed would directly benefit them after retirement. In a letter written to Chief Justice of Pakistan Qazi Bandial, earlier this month that was obtained by Geo News, Justice Isa mentioned that the last time the full court met was on December 12, 2019. A number of important matters affecting the administration of justice need urgent resolution, he said, blaming Registrar Jawad Paul to overlook these important matters, choosing instead to focus his attention on diverting public resources. On account of the below-mentioned reasons, Justice Isa requested CJP Bandial to remove the registrar before he causes the institution further and irreparable harm. He circulated for affirmation by the full court a proposal to provide vehicles to retired judges. I received his embarrassing proposal on June 1, 2022, he said, adding that the same day he asked the registrar to refer to the law, rule or regulation empowering the full court to do what is proposed. Related items. Persons in authority benefited from amendment in ECL rules. CJP Bandial Justice Faez Isa reference, no one willing to take responsibility. The position of the Attorney General on the letter of Justice Qazi Faez Isa. Meaningful content with verbosity. Justice Isa further told CJP Bandial that he received a long-winded 19-paragraph response, paras 30 to 48, but significantly, his query, paras 25 to 28, was not answered. The registrar substitutes meaningful content with verbosity, he said. In his letter, he also mentioned that the primary responsibility of the registrar is to ensure compliance with the Constitution of the Islamic Republic of Pakistan and the Supreme Court rules, 1980, and to better facilitate the administration of justice. If an idea or suggestion is put to him, he must check if it accords with the law, and if it does not, then he must state this clearly, rather than forward a subordinate's proposal, he wrote, adding that the registrar has shirked his responsibilities and it appears that he would like judges to violate an integral component of their oath, that I will not allow my personal interest to influence my official conduct or my official decisions. Our oath also requires judges to abide by the Code of Conduct issued by the Supreme Judicial Council. The proposal amounts to gaining an advantage by the use of one's office. The Code of Conduct requires judges to be above reproach, and for this purpose to keep his conduct in all things, official and private, free from impropriety is expected of a judge, Article All, he mentioned. Registrar perceives himself to be unaccountable. He further added that a judge must decline resolutely to act in a case involving his own interest. Moreover, the Code of Conduct also prohibits judges to employ the influence of his position to gain undue advantage, whether immediate or future, which is categorized as a grave fault. Justice Isa acknowledged in the letter that the registrar, however, is correct to point out that at times full court meetings have decided to grant benefits to judges and that these decisions were acted upon by the government. However, he asked CJP Bandial that the registrar needs to be reminded that the office he holds, and those held by judges, must not be misused to acquire personal advantages and benefits. It appears that the registrar perceives himself to be unaccountable, he said, adding that the registrar also mistakenly assumes that he speaks for each and every judge of the Supreme Court, and had the temerity to represent them. Manipulates minutes of meetings. He also stated the registrar filed WP number 4284/2021 in the Islamabad High Court titled, The Registrar, Supreme Court of Pakistan v Pakistan Information Commission, to resist disclosure of the information sought in respect of the Supreme Court. Justice Isa shared relevant portions from his letter of December 6, 2021 which he wrote to then Chief Justice Qazi Ahmed regarding the which included. The judges of the Supreme Court had to be taken into confidence about this matter, but the first highlight of it was from the media. It was necessary to seek the opinion of all the judges prior to initiating legal action. Before someone elects to represent another, he is required, legally, to seek written authorization. I have already, and repeatedly, pointed out how Jawad Paul, who also serves as the Secretary of the Judicial Commission of Pakistan, manipulates minutes of its meetings, and need not repeat this here, Justice Isa warned. Jawad Paul has undermined the integrity and independence of the Supreme Court by fixing certain cases in court for hearing immediately, and even at times when they are not numbered and/or under objection, he wrote, adding the pattern which emerges suggests that cases in which the now former Prime Minister and/or his political party are interested were fixed for immediate hearing, but those against them were belatedly fixed or are yet to be fixed. Honorable Chief Justice, I request you to remove the registrar before he causes the institution further and irreparable harm, he said, mentioning that he is copying this letter to all concerned, and to the government as the registrar is a bureaucrat serving on deputation and his services are governed and controlled by applicable rules and regulations enacted by the government.